All right. Good morning, brothers and sisters, and welcome to our New Jersey Cheon prayer vigil. Today is Tuesday, February 27th, 2024, and let us begin by greeting our Heavenly Parent and true parents. 천진 참부모님께 경배. 바로. And now we will recite the family pledge, first in Korean, then in English. 오, 천을국 주인, 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 매일 주체적 존상세계와 대성적 지상세계의 통일을 향해 전지적 발전을 촉진화할 것을 맹세하나이다. 5. Our family, the owner Channel Guk, pledges to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and the physical world as subject and object partners by centering on true love. Thank you. And now to lead us in opening prayer, I'd like to invite up Anne-Marie Myler to please unmute and pray for us.
Let us pray. Dear beloved Heavenly Parent, thank you so very much to allow us to be able to come together to start our day and to prepare ourselves to have a very, very good day for you. Please guide us, Heavenly Parent, in all the things we do, how we work, so that we can be efficient and capable of accomplishing what is necessary at this time in your providence. Please protect our true mother. For her, it is evening time, and we hope that she can have a peaceful evening, a very restful night, and be able to regain all her energies for her next day. She's the most precious and important woman that has ever existed among the whole history of humanity. And we have the privilege to be able to live at the same time as her in this world. I pray, Heavenly Parent, that our true mother can become known by the whole world, not so that she will be worshipped like a god, but that she will be understood and her guidance will be followed, and that we will all become your true sons and daughters. Thank you, Heavenly Parent, for allowing us to meet at this time. Please guide the speaker of today, and please help us understand what it is that you want us to understand today. With gratitude, I pray together with all my brothers and sisters, and in the name of Kem and Anne-Marie, my Lord blessed, centered family, I pray and I report. Adieu.
Adieu. Thank you so much, Anne-Marie. That was a beautiful opening prayer today. Thank you. And now we will go into our morning light stretches. So if everyone can take in 3 deep breaths, we're going to breathe in through our nose and then out on an S sound. So breathe in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now we're going to reach up and stretch our arms as far as they can go. Clasp them together at the top and reach. And then we're going to pull to the right. And lean over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to lean over to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to do a body twist. So you're going to grab your knee with your opposite arm, so your left hand to your right knee, and kind of twist your body around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then again with the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to do some arm rolls forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to do some neck rolls. We're going to go to the right all the way around back to the middle, and then we'll go the other side, and we'll do that twice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again to the other side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then back again to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I hope that woke everyone up just a little bit more today. So now, just making sure I'm following the schedule. We're going to now go into our breakout rooms with one another and share our gratitude and appreciation points with one another. And I'll see you soon. Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I hope you enjoyed your breakout rooms. I had a wonderful, heartwarming time in mine. So I'd love to welcome up Wanpon to please unmute and share with us this morning.
Hi, everyone. I am, what else can I share? I am grateful. I have met, I'm in the same room with Stephen Boyle and MC today. And truly, from, I think 2 days ago, where Alexa Ward prayer that we are excited to see Heavenly Parents early in the morning. And that stuck in my mind. Though I'm excited every morning to meet all my brothers and sisters, but right now I think I'm more excited to see Heavenly Parents every morning. That is really, really, really excited to me. I'm grateful that I will meet Heavenly Parents every morning if I'm up and early and ready, so I can be guided, be taught. And I'm grateful every day now that I was taught every day, every morning that become a human being is to be a child of God, and that He never let up in teaching you every day. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful that Stephen Boyle share his understanding. I am in the family church, but I did not have this heart desire to do more than what I was told. So I have a lot of regret not doing what I have to do. And I'm grateful that this moment God had given me a chance to learn to understand more through all my brothers and sisters sharing. That's my sharing for today. Thank you so much for giving me this chance. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Wanpon, for sharing with all of us. It was absolutely lovely having you in my breakout room this morning. So thank you for sharing with all of us. So now let us prepare our hearts and our minds as we listen to Stephen Boyd as he shares True Mother's readings and his insights. Uncle Stephen?
Well, thank you, Rebecca. It's good to have you back. I'm sure everybody agrees. So welcome, and we look forward to the next few days together. Okay, so let's begin our reading. Those around us express the natural reactions. You are going to a place that is controlled by your enemy. It's extremely dangerous, completely different from going to Moscow. There's no Western or South Korean embassy there. No protection whatsoever. Whatever the letter said, there's no way Kim Il-sung will allow you to enter unless he's planning to keep you there forever. Though spoken out of concern for our well-being, such words tempted us to dwell on our private feelings and fears. Yet we knew that we had to truly forgive North Korean leader Kim Il-sung and embrace him with unconditional love, no matter the risk. We identified with Jacob, offering everything he had, going at the risk of his life to meet with his brother Esau, who intended to kill him. After enduring 21 years of indescribable hardships while maintaining sincere devotion to his brother who hated him, Jacob gained the heavenly wisdom necessary to win Esau's heart. To change an enemy into a friend is truly impossible without the heart of a sincere parent. A few days later, with our minds clear and our hearts resolved in unity, my husband and I, with a small staff, flew to Beijing. As we were sitting in the airport waiting room in Beijing, a North Korean representative appeared and handed us an official invitation. The document carried Pyongyang's official seal. On November 30, our group headed to North Korea on Chosun Airlines special aircraft JS-215, sent by Chairman Kim. For our benefit, it flew over my husband's hometown, Cheonju, before landing in Pyongyang. As the plane passed over Pyongan province, where both my husband and I were born, we looked down at the Cheon River, in which we both had played as children. I felt as if I could reach down and touch its blue ripples. Had that river been flowing peacefully during the sorrowful 4+ decades since our territory was recklessly torn apart? So I'd like to share my screen to begin. So this morning, I'm reminded of Father's first disciple, Reverend Wonpil Kim. Not because it's related to the reading directly, but because it has to do with the spirit in which, at least personally, I try to approach the reading. In 1980, I was in a 120-day workshop in the New Yorker under the leadership of Reverend Sudo. And Reverend Kim was actually residing in the New Yorker. And during the seminar, he would come on a daily basis at some point to give Father's testimony, true parents' testimony. And I'll never forget that either someone asked him or he stated in the course of his presentations that he doesn't follow Father because of true Father is the Messiah or the Lord of the Second Advent, or even true parents as a title or a position. But he follows Father and is bound to Father forever because Father is his Father. So I've always been moved by that. And in a similar light, my personal goal, and I'm sure the goal of many of us, is to look at our true mother, not as the only begotten daughter as a title, but as my mother, as our mother. So to the reading. In part today we read Mother's words, those around us express natural reactions. You're going to that place is controlled by your enemy. There's no protection whatsoever. And there's no way Kim Il-sung will allow you to enter unless he's planning to keep you there forever. Those words, Mother explained, would be words that could provoke in some to refer to their private feelings and fears. So what kind of place actually were true parents going to? I mean, I think we know, but I think it might be good to remember that life in North Korea is extremely different from what we know here in the United States. Citizens are constantly under surveillance. You must express absolute loyalty to the leader, the great leader at this time, the great leader Kim Il-sung. You're not allowed to travel in North Korea without even inside the country from area or zone to zone without a special permit. And almost no North Koreans have ever traveled abroad outside of North Korea to the rest of the world. Propaganda and indoctrination is constant, and any disloyalty, any expression of dissent is severely punished. So this is the kind of situation in which true parents were flying, and they knew this. So I just had a couple of books that I thought might be of interest to our brothers and sisters. If you haven't already read them, these are two excellent books. One is called Nothing to Envy. The other is called Escape from Camp 14. I would really recommend. There's other books, but these are two that I know of that give you a profound insight into the regime in North Korea. So this is the setting into which true parents are traveling to complete really what is a lifelong goal and mission. So as Mother said, the brothers and sisters around them were counseling, be careful, you really want to go there. This is not even like the Soviet Union. But Mother says these words tempted us to dwell on our private feelings and fears. But Mother also is implying here that it is necessary to put those private feelings aside to be able to truly forgive Kim Il-sung and embrace him with unconditional love, no matter what the risk is, even if they don't return from North Korea. Mother explains that father and she identified with Jacob. Jacob was offering everything he had. Everything was on the line, even at the risk of his life. There was, in Jacob's heart, he was fearful that perhaps even Esau could still want to kill him. Jacob had undergone 21 years of hardship, but during that time he maintained sincere devotion to his brother. So this implies if Mother identifies with Jacob, she's looking at the time that they've been away from Korea, out of Korea, expelled from Korea, as a sorrowful time where they maintained devotion, heavenly loyalty, no matter what they had gone through. And during that time of devotion, she explains that Jacob gained heavenly wisdom. He gained the heavenly wisdom that was necessary to win Esau's heart. In a like manner, then, Mother is implying, I believe, that all those years of suffering have been years in which God was instilling in them the wisdom to be able to win their enemy, the Kim Il-sung, the one who has sought to kill them, the one who's persecuted them, even to the point of death. But most importantly, Mother reveals to us here the deepest secret of being able to forgive your enemy and to change an enemy into a friend. Mother says the only way is truly impossible unless you have a heart of a sincere parent. So Mother is counseling us to look at those around us always with a sincere heart of a sincere parent. That's the key to victory. True parents are really going into the belly of the beast, just like Jonah, who was swallowed up by the whale, perhaps never to return and to lose their life. True parents are putting themselves into the position to be consumed into this incredible place of North Korea. This is a kind of a diagram of the route that true parents followed. On November 30th, they left Beijing and flew to Pyongyang. And when they flew to Pyongyang, they flew over the hometown Providence of our two parents, where they were both born. Amazingly, both were born there. For our benefit, the plane flew over my husband's hometown, Cheongju, before landing in Pyongyang. As the plane passed over Pyongyang province, where both my husband and I were born, we looked down at the Cheon River, in which we both had played as children. I felt as if I could reach down and touch its blue ripples. Had that river been flowing peacefully during the sorrowful 4+ decades since our territory was recklessly torn apart? So I think we could try to imagine ourselves. We're sitting in the plane, we're looking out the window down at the river, flying over land that they hadn't seen for 40 years. I'm sure you've been in a situation where you have returned to a place that you've been away from for a long time, a meaningful, your hometown, or some place that you long to see that you'd never see. I remember the first time I went to Japan, my father was in the military, a career military man. He was a medic and in hospital administration. And he was in the Korean War. And he was wounded and then shipped to Japan for recovery and then sent on a boat back to the United States. When I went to Japan, I was there to help teach the Christian ministers in Spanish, Divine Principle. And they were, at that time, we were doing it first in Japan and then going to Korea. So landing in Korea, landing first in Tokyo, in Narita Airport, I could only think of my father. This is where my father had been. Perhaps he'd even stepped on this land. Went to Korea, I thought the same thing. So that's I'm trying to put myself in a position to kind of identify what true parents are imagining. They're going back to their native place of birth. They're going back to where they had longed to be for 40 years but could not be. So we'll end our narrative there today. The story will continue, but I hope that we can keep these things in our minds and in our hearts. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Uncle Stephen, for your beautiful insights into Mother's heart and really explaining her experience going into North Korea and learning to have the heart of a parent. That's something that a lot of you feel and something I look forward to in the future. So thank you for sharing that, Uncle Stephen. So now let's move into our breakout rooms and share our takeaways with one another, and we'll see you back soon. Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I hope you enjoyed your breakout rooms today. I had a beautiful time in mine, but due to time being short, there will not be a representative sharing. But please feel free to share your takeaways in the chat so that we can all read it and see what you took away from today's insights. So now we will be moving on to our Chuncheon One prayer. And I'd like to invite Pastor Takino for any announcements and the closing prayer for today. Reverend Takino?
Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. So I have two announcements. Okay, this is actually that we received a public memo from international headquarters about ending members' prayer ending. Okay. So let me read this. May the blessing and the love of Heavenly Parent, true parents, always accompany you. In accordance with true parents' instruction, the era of praying in the name of our blessed central family began in 1999. From 2001, prayers were transformed into devote to God. And from 2006, we started concluding our prayers with Arju. Since then, many more people are praying in their own names as individuals, in the name of a husband and wife, or in their family's name. Yet, no further guidelines were given over the years. Now, however, True Mother has made a clear request to us that we end our prayers in our individual name only, not the husband and wife's name or family name. True Mother guideline is the individual name only, my name. Accordingly, this memo is to clarify our prayer ending. We ask that leaders, bless families, and members at the regional headquarters familiarize themselves. So this is actually the True Mother clear said, that we have several different style of the close ending, prayer ending, but the True Mother said only your individual name. And like this, example, I pray or report in the name of my name of the blessed central family as you. And the blessed children who have not yet received the blessing are asked to pray in the name of individual, a second, third, fourth generation blessed child, achieved. And first generation who are not received the blessing yet, please pray in the name of true parents. Yes. So we sometimes I pray like my Atsushi and Namiko Takino blessed central family. Like from now on, Atsushi Takino blessed central family. Okay, and so sorry. I just wanna update 誰だっけあれ。Kara. Yeah, Mrs. Kara Allen's situation. I just wanna update. Thank you for your prayer for her. So I got update, her doctor name, Dr. Amilari Mazomi. He is the director of the cardiac intensive care unit at Morristown Hospital, where she currently is. So she is still in ICU. Her condition is stable, and they have managed to remove a lot of fluid built up so far, with more to go. She is on a respirator. So she's still getting better, but still in the intensive care. So please continue to pray for Tara. Okay, today from Cheon, New Jersey, I would like to invite our Bruce Barnes.
Heavenly Parent, good morning. Brothers and sisters, good morning. True Mother, thank you for being on earth. Thank you for continuing to, now you have to carry the mantle and keep moving forward because you are so determined. You are determined for your Father, our Heavenly Parent, and for your wonderful husband, our true parents, both father and mother. So we want to thank you. Even now we have a change in the way we end prayers. You do a lot of things, Mother. I always think True Mother she rocks. That means she's cool. And we're lucky. We're lucky to have True Mother on the earth now, as we had true parents. Us first generation, we're able to sometimes see, meet, talk to true parents. So much blessings. A lot of times we talk about breathing the same air, and we can breathe the same air. So brothers and sisters, Heavenly Parent, and our true parents, I thank you. I'll try to end the prayer the right way. So I pray in my name, Bruce Burns. Adieu.
Aju. Thank you so much, Reverend Takino, for the announcements and keeping in our prayers our beautiful sister. And thank you, Uncle Bruce, for your beautiful closing prayer. So now please feel free to unmute and join in unison prayer.
Beloved Heavenly Parents, beloved true parents, thank you so much for letting us be together as brothers and sisters, letting us be aligned with
Beloved
our
Heavenly Parents, thank you
Mother,
for this morning that we can
to
be able
be
to
able
hear
to
your
give
message,
our
hope and endurance.
to make it. We could have lived
I pray that we can
as
be
we
able
can
to
learn so
aim
much
at
about
our Heavenly Parents.
and we want to
Can be able to open our hearts, can be able to understand that your children graduate can also take God is our God, God is our real Father. We present you this our
I can't control
us
its own.
to build
No, I
a
can't control the circumstances,
relationship with you
but
as our Heavenly Parent.
I can pray for
Our
her,
Heavenly Parent,
and I can give the message. We love her. We love everybody. That's
that kind of heart.
right.
Wherever we
That's my
go,
heart.
we can be able to embrace
And give us a blessing today.
we can be able to
Every
embrace
moment. Give us the
the pains.
happiness, peace of
We
mind.
pray that
Every moment. As a parent,
and that we can have
sometimes
that
at a
heart
difficult moment, we have to go to the
us to understand you.
we have to go to the difficult life.
Parents,
And
from here on. I pray that you open doors for them to excel from every aspect of life, especially Eric. Land a job. This Heavenly Parents, today is his day. Land a job, Heavenly Parents, so that he can be taken care of. So that he can take care of his family and give all glory to you. I pray for open doors for Michael also. My children to get married at the same time. I pray for my mother. Thank you for giving my mother, Heavenly Parents. I pray that I can get to meet
Most important,
Heavenly Parents.
we
Heavenly Parents, I pray for my them of my family, my brothers, my sisters, my brother, my siblings, my Heavenly Parents. And please each and every one of them, Heavenly Parents, I'm praying for them. This day we entrust everything in your care. Lord, we do think or say, let it be total conformity with your will. Who can feel people, let them feel your love through us, Heavenly Parents, and let them shine your love on others also, Heavenly Parents, in the name of Jesus. Lord, open doors, Heavenly Parents, that I also excel at my job and they can see your work, they can see you working in my life, Heavenly Parents. Thank you so much for this.
from parents.
There is no other. We are.
Really appreciate God now.
You,
How
faithful it is. I mean, we spend our life
to
this is
testify
Lord
to
and
miracles,
enter into
Why
Spirit
God?
how
and
we
lead to
live.
raise our children to maturity, testifying to your greatness.
Why God?
Thank you so much, Heavenly
Father,
Parents. Thank you for
And you are
thank you,
loving
Lord
God.
Jesus.
Why you
Thank you
don't
for
do God?
everything.
Father,
Thank you, thank you.
I
Thank you.
don't understand the
I
true
just
heart
express
of
our
God.
gratitude to you.
That is the essence of
Amen.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in unison prayer. It was beautiful to hear and be a part of. And thank you for joining us this morning. And I hope to see you all back tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for coming back.
Happy